Hey, welcome to the Life and Transitions Experts YouTube channel. My name is Courtney Rollins, the host, owner, and operator of Estate Pro Service, where we try to make your life easier through some of the biggest challenges and transitions. And one of the things that is a big challenge in transition in people's lives, well, actually, two things, is if you find yourself going through the process of probate, as well as if you find yourself inheriting a property which you're looking to sell quickly while you're in that process. Perhaps the person who passed away has bills that need to be paid, and the only way, or the main way, or the most efficient way that you can actually satisfy those bills is by selling the property that will be inherited to you or from the estate. You might even be in a position where you just want to unlock your inheritance and use your funds for other means and other aspects and fulfill whatever your dreams and goals and desires are. There are quite often when people inherit property, they may be out of town, the property may be dilapidated or too old to use, but for whatever reason, they don't want to keep it. And they want to know how soon can you sell your property in probate? And as a certified probate expert, this is one of the things, issues I love to come across because a lot of people assume that because probate takes a long time, which it does, and there's so many legal hoops and boxes that need to be checked in about every state that, particularly in North Carolina, that you have to go through the complete process before you can sell it. And I'm here to tell you that's not always the case. Now, I'm not an attorney and I'm not giving legal or financial advice. I'm sharing my experience. And as I say often, I hope it's helpful to you because I have been in many situations. People come to me to say, hey, how can I get this property sold? How can I not wait for the end of probate? So just a little step back. Probate is the process of settling the affairs of the person who's passed away. If someone passes away with debt in their name or assets in their name, there has to be a way to distribute them, address them, and that is the probate process. So even if you have a will, you have to probate the will. Now, if someone passed away and they own something in a trust or other legal instrument, that means that trust owns it and it doesn't have to go through probate, which is another reason why I love trust so much, but I won't jump on that soapbox. All right, so you need to find out if probate is necessary, particularly in North Carolina. If someone's passed away and they've been deceased for 3 years and there's property, it doesn't necessarily have to go through probate as long as there is a clear line of who the heirs are or who it goes to. If there is not a will, then you have to go through intestate succession laws to find out which heirs, which people uh, have a right to the property. Check out my other videos. I have tons of videos of intestate law and what secession is, or just reach out to me, or just simple Google search. You should be able to find that information. It's good information there, though. So find out if probate is actually even necessary. There are cases in North Carolina where really property is not probatable. I don't even know if that's the right word, but it's not a property that has to go through probate unless you plan on selling it also. So since we're talking about selling it, then you will probably have to go through so that the title or the attorney can have they give title insurance when they sell the property to another buyer quite often, and to be able to know and to uh, have confidence that the title is clear and the chain of ownership is clear, then going through probate, that's when probate is necessary. All right. If there is a will, make sure it's filed, particularly so that we can see who the property is supposed to go to if it is designated in the will. If there's not, then you obtain a letter of, I mean, not, but you obtain a letter of testamentary if there is a will, or the letter of administration if no will is in place. Then you'll do an inventory of the state. Make sure you list out everything that's in the estate. This is the preliminary inventory. There will be a official inventory within 30 days that you need to fill out, but make sure you need to do that. And then you're paying all the debt and taxes from all the creditors that are coming in. This is the simple probate process. Now there's a step in between here where after you do the inventory or concurrently, and once you get the letters, you can file a notice to creditors. And this is key. File the notice to creditors in a local publication. Once you file that notice to creditors, it needs to run. It's going to run for a total of 4 weeks in a row. And then after that fourth week, any person who has a claim to this to debt in the estate has 90 additional days to actually file a claim. So that's a total of 120 days pretty much. So 90 additional days. However, many, or I know closing attorneys that once you file the notice to creditors, as long as it's run for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and you show that you have affidavit of heirship, which I mean by that is show who are the heirs, an affidavit that signs off these are the heirs if there's no will. then you have the right to sell the property because the heirs will have the opportunity to get notified. Ideally, when the property is sold, the money will go into the estate account to be used for those means. So that is key. The notice to creditors. The notice to creditors distribute the asset. Matter of fact, I am a little disappointed in my slides because that's the big point right there. The notice to creditors. This right here is the simple probate process. You pay the bills, distribute the asset, and then you'll be able to transfer the title and close. Yep. So if you want a cash offer on your property, or if you want help getting it to the closing finish line, go ahead and reach out to me. I'm Courtney Rollins. Check out our us at Estate Pro Service, estateproservice.com. Check out our Google reviews. And I really would love for you to hit a like, subscribe if you found this helpful. Please share with folks. Please leave any questions that you may have, and perhaps we can have a conversation about it, and I can hopefully support you on your journey. All right, this is Courtney with the Life and Transitions Expert YouTube channel. LITE, let your light shine. Cheers.